Rafa Benitez, a man who did wonderful things at this football club in his time here, has very, very close connections with the fans, with the area. But is he the man to take Newcastle United forward, or should it now be left in the past? Let's have a chat about it. Hi everybody, I'm Paul at the Toon Review, and today I want to talk about Rafa Benitez because there has been a report in the Chronicle this morning that Newcastle United haven't given up the pursuit of bringing Rafa back to Newcastle. But is it the right thing to do? I put out on Twitter this morning and I wasn't sure. I wasn't really too keen on it because I think we should be looking forwards and not backwards. Now, a lot of people have responded, agreeing with me and not agreeing with me, but that's what football is all about. It's all about opinions, and opinions matter. Whether you agree with them or not, that's what football is all about. It's about having an opinion. Now, this isn't a Rafa bashing video for me because I love the man. I hold him in very good esteem, and, for what he did for this football club, stuck around when we went down, etc., etc., so don't get me wrong on this video. This isn't a Rafa bashing. I just personally don't think that he's the right man to come back now. Yes, many people have said he'll steady the ship, etc., etc. But you know what it is? Rafa's at Everton at the moment. It would cost probably a fortune to get him away from Everton for a start. And he's from that area. He's lived there for many, many, many years, and he's happy there. Now, that's not to say that he wouldn't come back to Newcastle. Of course not. He's said that many times that obviously he's got unfinished business, etc. But my personal opinion is that we need to look forward. It's the same as saying, bring all these, old players back, bring them back to play for Newcastle. Since the takeover, I think we need to look forward and forward with a lot of positivity and start from scratch. Let's just forget the past 15 years at Newcastle, and that includes, for me, Rafa and certain football players as well. We need to look forward. And, they're talking about Fonseca, is that deal done? Or are they holding off to see if Overmars will come on as director of football and then appoint a manager? It's very, very much in the balance at the moment. And obviously, the club are keeping very quiet about it, and rightly so, because they will make an announcement when they've got the right man. Now, for me, Fonseca would be a great manager moving forward. Very exciting manager. Plays very, very good attacking football, which we haven't seen at Newcastle United for many, many years. The football under Rafa, for me, was dull. I can't sit here and lie and say, it was wonderful football to watch under Rafa. It wasn't. But what it was organised. We were very, very organised under Rafa, and that's what got us a lot of results when he was manager. But as for the style of football, I want to move on from that. I want to see a bit more attacking football from Newcastle United. Actually going to win games and instead of just sitting back and counter-attacking football, because I've seen enough of that, to be honest. I want to see a new progressive style of football, and certainly Fonseca, for me, would be the man to do that. They have mentioned Lucien Favre, with certain members of the media. He is the favourite for the job. I just don't think that anybody knows right now where we stand with a manager. Are they waiting for a director of football to come on board, or are they just going to announce one before the Chelsea game? I said on my show last night on the Four Horsemen that I believe that they will announce a new manager before the Chelsea game, and he will be in the stands for that match. I've got up this morning and I've a totally different opinion. I just don't know. I really don't know. You can look at as many news reports and things like that as you want. Truthfully, no one knows. It's all going on behind the scenes, which is, in fact, how it should be. Let's be honest. Managers, contract dealings and things like that, it should all be done behind the scenes. And when they're ready to announce a new manager or a director of football, the club will do that. But there's a lot of people, for me, on social media, etc., clamouring for Rafa back, and I genuinely, in my own heart, don't want that to happen. I want Rafa to be left where it is. The fact that he did a wonderful job. A lot of people will come at me and say, yeah, but he's got a project, an unfinished business at Newcastle. Maybe so. But at the same time, since the takeover, we have a lot more options now out there to go for. There's a lot of good managers out there, younger, hungrier managers who will come and do a job. The likes of Gerrard, Lampard, they're all out there now. And, Rafa, for me, should be left in the past. Now, like I say, it's not a Rafa bashing video because I love the guy. I'm just giving you my opinion. And I'd love to know your opinions down below in the comments. We'll have a chat about it as usual. But for me, I think a forward, future planning is what we need instead of going back. Now, if Rafa was appointed, I wouldn't kick off and I wouldn't complain about it. Of course not. But I'm just saying from my point of view where I believe the club should move. And that's maybe onto a different direction, i.e. a Fonseca, a Favre, a Gerrard, somebody like that. And a clean sweep, a clean slate at this football club now to move forward. Because I genuinely believe we need to stop looking in the past. There's an awful lot of people on social media keep going back to Rafa and saying, if Rafa was in charge, we wouldn't be this, we wouldn't be that. We don't know, guys. Yes, he was very well organised, but the football wasn't great. And with these players, can Rafa get a tune out of them again? I'm not so sure he can. Yes, he'd organise the defence a bit more, without a shadow of a doubt. We'd look a bit more organised on the pitch. But I want to see something different now. We've been stuck with the same boring football for so long. Let's have a team that goes out and attacks. Fonseca's well known for playing a 3-4-3. A formation like that, which will really just see us going forward and trying to score goals and trying to win games, which I genuinely believe we need to start doing. Rafa will always be held in such high regard with myself and with all you Newcastle United fans out there. There's no doubt about that. He will get a fantastic welcome whenever he comes back to St James's Park. Whether that be as a fan or a manager of an opposition team. But I just genuinely think it's time to move on, guys. He's a wonderful man. He loved the club. He loved the fans. The fans got him. He got the club. Yes, fine. But someone else will also do that. Someone else will buy into this Newcastle United ecosystem, if you like. Somebody else will come in and take it by storm and get on with the fans and get the club, etc., etc. Rafa did, so another manager can. Whether that be Fonseca or Favre, they'll come and they'll want to win trophies. And for me, that's only a good thing. So I just think it's time to move on from Rafa. He is where he is. And, we will all hold him in massive high regard. But let me know in the comments what you think. If Rafa did come back, would he get us out of the situation we're in? Let's remember, this isn't a Rafa bashing or anything like that, so don't come at me for doing that. I want a sensible conversation in the comments about what you think. If Rafa came back, would you have him back? Would he do a job? Would he get us out the situation we're in? Let's talk about it. But guys, if you have enjoyed the video, please do hit the like button and continue to help me build the channel. And also, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please do hit the subscribe button. A lot of people come back in time and time again and watch the videos but haven't hit the subscribe button. It is free of charge to do so, and a lot more football shows to come on here as well. If you're watching this on Tuesday, of course, join me and Danielle tonight at 8:30 p.m. for the Newcastle United Fan Forum. Brilliant show, getting more and more popular as the weeks go by, that one, so do join us for that. But in the meantime, guys, any more news, I will let you know. Until tonight, take care.